Welcome. What makes you attractive is today's timeless pick a card. Pile 1 we have Big Spike, Pile 2 Fluorite, Pile 3 Kyanite, and Pile 3 Lemurian Quartz. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, Pile 1. You chose Big Spike. So let's see. What makes you attractive? All right, so we have the number 9 here. Okay, what I'm picking up with this card here is positivity. Look how that face is looking up and trusting and surrendering. So there's something about you having this really positive outlook, or really trusting that good things come to those who wait, that good things really can happen. And there's something about you that is light, that comes across as lightness to others, and doing things with ease. Like, people look at you and they feel, how does this person do this so effortlessly? It's like effortless. And also courage. It seems like whatever you do, it's always marked by courage. And you have this courage because you trust in the flow. You trust that things can go well. And because you trust that things can go well, they really do. And so there's this sense of you feeling very driven and really taking action from your heart space, because you trust that coming from a place of love, you will get to a good place in life. And so people see you as just being full speed ahead, being very driven, very courageous, and very inspired. And that is very attractive, because you feel, and you are so inspired, you also inspire others with your drive, with your courage, with your motivation, with how you move forward, how you're fearless. I'm seeing a sense of fearlessness, and this makes you very, very attractive. You move forward with conviction, and you're very determined. And people trust that when they see that someone is so determined and moving forward, because a lot of people don't, because they're fearful. And if they're fearful, they don't trust, right? And when you're moving forward with determination, it means that you trust yourself, therefore other people trust you, and the fact that you're trustworthy is also very, very attractive. It's like, what makes you attractive is the fact that people can trust that if you're going in a certain direction, you know what you're doing. And they're attracted to that. Okay, but that's just one thing. We're going to see what else we pick up on when it comes to the rest of the cards and what else comes out here for you. So what makes you attractive? I want to get some Astro Dice. Ooh, we have the Moon, the number 8, and Gemini. You could have Scorpio, Gemini, or Cancerian energy in your chart. But look, here's what I see. You could also have Aries possibly somewhere in an important placement. First of all, there's a lot of people who are secretly attracted to you in a sensual, sexual way. People are attracted to your mind, the way you think. And there's something about you that is very, very sensually attractive, let's put it that way. The fact that you are someone who's very nurturing. I feel like you're a well-rounded person all around. You are balanced. You give to all areas of your life equally. You nurture all areas of your life equally. And so the way you talk is very attractive. The way you think, the way you express yourself, the way you connect to people on a deep level, your own depth, the fact that you're a little bit mysterious, or very, very mysterious. People always want to know more about you, and all they see is that you keep moving forward, and they're like, how does this person do that? What is their secret? What is their secret? And that keeps people attracted your way. The mystic. Yeah, you're mystic, but you're mysterious. So it's like, you may have some mystic ability here, some psychic ability that makes you attractive. or the fact that you are a mystic is attractive to many people. The number 21 could be relevant, as well as the number 3. 3 means you're always making progress. You're a great networker. You know how to bring ideas and people together. And you have foresight. You have this ability to just trust and follow your intuition and surrender, and that is very attractive. You have this ability to see what others don't, and to dream and to follow your dreams, believe your dreams can come true. And so they see you as a visionary and someone who removes the darkness, who actually can shine a light and show the way. And so you may be someone who attracts followings, like a lot of people actually. There's also something about being ageless. There's something about you like you never seem to grow old. And that is because you keep yourself young and engaged, and you don't allow yourself to just fall into the trap of aging. It's like you keep it moving, you keep it fresh, you act as if you approach the world like someone who's still curious, who's still willing to learn, and with that childlike wonder almost, and the go-getting of a teenager or young adult. And also, you're not seeking attention or recognition. Like, beautiful things don't seek attention. I just heard this. And the fact that you're not even focused on the whether you look good or you don't just makes you so like, the fact that you're not really focused on that is very attractive. The fact that you're not seeking validation is very significant. The fact that you're focused on yourself and your goals is very inspiring to others as well. Okay, yeah, you may be a light worker, so a lot of people may be attracted to your light and what you show them, as in a way to ascend in life. Okay. Let's see, what else? We have child and nature. So there's this childlike quality to you. Something that's, your beauty is very natural. So you have this natural beauty that people are attracted to. If you have a strong connection to animals, that makes you very, very attractive, because the way you bond with animals and nurture animals, people see themselves how they would be nurtured and bonding by you. There's this connection that you have to animals that is very attractive, or to nature as well, and how natural you are, and how you're not a fake, and how genuine and authentic you are to your true nature, and how connected you are to nature and all that is, and how respectful you are as well of nature. And there's just something about natural beauty that's coming through here, and childlike beauty, almost like very pure and very natural kind of attractiveness is what I'm seeing here. What makes you attractive? You guys got Charoite, and this is, there are presents in the present. So the fact that you are always living in the present moment, bonding, acceptance, and service, what makes you attractive is the fact that you've accepted that being of service is important, and that helps you bond with others on a very deep level. You understand your role in the bigger picture. You're not trying to be better or bigger or more than. You're just trying to do your part here in the bigger picture. And when you are of service to someone, that makes you very, very attractive. And the way that you have accepted that, all of us have an important role in other people's lives, in the sense that we have to bring something valuable to the table as human beings. And how you are very much in the present moment. You're not worried about the past or too anxious about the future. You just are. Just your presence is very natural, very flowing, very accepting, and your main focus is being of service. And so Tarot shows you the gifts of living in the moment. You live in the moment, enhancing gratitude and appreciation for the day-to-day. Absolutely, you're very appreciative of the day-to-day. You're very appreciative of the gift that is every day and all the gifts that you get on a daily basis. This is true acceptance, letting go of expectations for what your life should be and embracing what it is right now. That trust in the universe and acceptance by just being. Yeah, Tarot brings deep healing to your physical and emotional selves. Deep down to your very selves. Yeah, there's something very fresh and very healed and very young about you as a person, because you don't put too much weight on yourself. You're not hard on yourself. You just flow with what life throws at you. And it says, by reconfiguring your old programming into a new perspective, yeah, you have this ability to process daily life and put things into perspective that is very attractive. And you face your fears. Yeah, you're courageous. You see reality over projections, and these projections are the illusions that fear projects upon us when we're thinking about the past and the future. And you live in your truth. You could have Virgo, Scorpio, or Sagittarius in your chart. Yeah, 9th house. The way you're always seeking and willing to go on an adventure and taking risks and exploring and expanding and wanting to learn new things on a deep level, and your spiritual path and your spiritual growth is very attractive. The way you aspire to things, the way you have something to teach others about spirituality, the way you teach is very attractive. The way you're always moving around and not waiting around for others to catch up, or you're not following anyone, and you just have deep knowledge that you enjoy sharing, and you want to see everyone succeeding, and that is very attractive. The way you're always traveling, and you could be from a different culture wherever you are. You could be seen as exotic wherever you live, and that is very attractive. The 1st house, your strong sense of self and who you are, is very, your body, also about your physical body is also very attractive. Again, I see someone here who pays attention to the body, pays attention to the mind, spirituality, emotions. You bring it all together in such a beautiful way. You don't just pay attention to one or two things in life. You make it like this perfect symphony of this orchestra that is working in tandem so well. And that's how you conduct your life. And again, how does this person do it? That's the question. Again, Sagittarius, yes, you could be traveling a lot. People could see you in airplanes. You just store and hold a lot of knowledge. You're very enthusiastic. You are a risk taker. People are very attracted to your mind, your ideas. You're a natural philosopher. And you're very generous, and you trust in the generosity of the universe. You're a very positive thinker. Yeah. Happy-go-lucky energy. It's just this high vibe that people pick up from you that they're really, really attracted to, or whoever it is that you're asking. What makes you attractive? The sun. Just this joy and this constant celebrating of life. You're always celebrating life. You're very grateful for life. And because of that gratitude, life keeps giving you more, just keeps giving you more, and you keep growing. And it's just by being, there's something that really shines through your core from the inside out that is felt and is so magnetic, like planets around the sun kind of thing. What makes you attractive? Knight of Swords. Your clarity of speech and the fact that you're always moving around and teaching people about different cultures, bringing in knowledge that you've learned. The fact that you are such a good communicator. 5 of Wands, and how you overcome challenges like it's nothing, or you just welcome these challenges because you love a challenge and you love overcoming challenges. You like the challenge of dealing with challenges, and this is inspiring to others because you will have maybe other people complaining about challenges instead of seeing it something you like seeing challenges like a test to your intelligence almost. How would I solve this problem? And you love problem solving. And there could be a few people who are a little bit jealous of you. I do see that, and competition here. People trying to compete with you. Or there's this sense of this natural competition that is very healthy, that you create in other people around you by observing you. You make people, you get into this healthy kind of competition. 10 of Cups. What makes you attractive? The fact that you are so emotionally fulfilled within yourself, and how people feel very emotionally fulfilled around you. You feel like family to other people. The Fool. And a risk taker. Like, you're definitely the opposite of Murphy's Law here. You're more like, why would things go wrong? If things go wrong, well then that's life. But I'm not going to stop living. I'm not going to stop taking risks. And this fresh energy coming through you. You know how to renew your energy and rejuvenate. You know how to look younger if you're not that young. And it's just your energy that's very young, very daring, very courageous, justice. But you're also very, very balanced when it comes to giving to all areas of your life. And because you're so balanced, and it's like, of course, if there's a well-oiled machine that is working well on all ends, if you're taking care of the maintenance in all areas, your machine is going to be very balanced. And justice, you could have Libra in your chart or Aries, but it's just like you just balance the scales. You make everything feel effortless, and you really are very, very balanced, and people really are attracted to that. And you're very fair as well. You can see everyone's perspectives. You don't fear compromising, and you will, apologize if you've done something wrong. So you check in with yourself, and you check yourself. You're not someone who is completely clueless. If you're doing something wrong, you will admit that. You will apologize. You will bring things into balance. You will clear the air, and you will move on. And you'll make sure your relationships are good. You'll make sure your mind, your body, your soul is taken care of. You make sure everyone else around you is taken care of. You will like to solve a problem here and there, and you're just interested in learning, connecting to nature, growing, being happy, and spreading the love and the happiness. So kudos, pile number one. Well, wonderful. We have the Swan here. So what makes you so attractive? There's a grace to you, to your presence. You're very, very graceful. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart besides the other signs that I've seen. But people see themselves reflected in you, or they see who they could be if they were to embrace their best version, okay? And they see through you how good a person can be, and how much people can evolve and be happy. And they see you as definitely very sensitive, very mystic, very elegant, and like someone who has infinite creative power. And it's because you feed yourself, you love yourself, you nurture yourself and others. You don't give too much to others, you don't give too little to yourself. You're just someone some other people use as a reference to who they would like to be. And plus, you also mirror things back to people to help them learn about themselves, to help them look at themselves and see what they need to focus on or heal. And so, yeah, beautiful, pile number one. That is your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the fluorite. What makes you attractive? So the number 24 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 6. Your clarity and your purity is very attractive. The way you focus clearly, the way you help others focus clearly. There's something very clear and transparent about you. The way you don't allow negative thinking to take over you. The way you get rid of that unnecessary thinking, self-talk that only holds people back. People see that as a plus. People feel when they're in your presence that they get the truth, they get clarity, they're not left with doubts, okay? And you have a sense of purpose, and you're very focused on that purpose. And so there's also something very something about your aura is very attractive, and people can feel it the minute they look at you. It's your soul shining through. Your aura could be green, so a lot of heart chakra energy here. Very love-based is what I'm seeing. Okay, I was going to say you could have Libra or Taurus in your chart. We have Libra here. And then 11 or 11th house as well. And Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, besides Libra and Taurus. All right. What do people find attractive? What makes you attractive? Regardless of what people think, what makes you attractive? So, your fairness, your elegance, your balance, your ability to focus on your long-term goals, your ability to self-heal, the way you communicate is very friendly and very balanced and very cooperative and also very intelligent. So it's your intelligence, your clarity of mind, your friendliness, and your ability to relate to people. You're really good at relationships, friendships, marriage, partnerships, and you're a really good communicator as well. You're a clear communicator, and that makes you very attractive. Your mind and your voice and your words. The Starborn. You're very attractive overall, like mind, body, and soul. The number 3 could be relevant to you. Empress energy, Taurus and Libra, again. It's like people see you with this like star quality. You could be a starseed. If you haven't yet, go ahead and check out my starseed pick cards on the channel. There could be messages there for you, but it's like a star is born. Like people, what makes you attractive is like a star is born. That's what I'm getting here with this one. Networker. You're a powerful communicator, networker. You bring people together. You bring people together to do big things together, and people really, the way you share information, the way you share and network, and it's like I'm seeing life of a party here, life of the party for some reason. And you're a lot of fun to be around. I'm almost seeing a lot of fun here. Okay, you guys got Malachite. And Malachite says, cleanse trauma. So you've been through a few things, but you've cleansed that. And you've transformed. You've been through some intense things that you've cleansed. And people know this, but you still shine through. You have emotional responsibility over your own healing. Despite what you've been through, you took responsibility to heal, and that is very attractive. You take accountability for your healing and for your feelings. And you release patterns that no longer serve you. You don't hold on to clutter, emotional clutter especially. And so your presence is just very welcomed and very light, and Scorpio, Capricorn. You could have Scorpio or Capricorn strongly in your chart. Scorpio here. Interesting. You're very attractive. Sexually attractive. Okay, there's something about your expression that is very sensual and attractive in that way. Something about your eyes and the intensity. Yeah. what makes you attractive? Some people, it's the thought of having intimacy with you because there's something about you that calls them to intimacy. Semi-sextile, like you would allow them to come close to you even though they would be so lucky to. It's like, and you encourage the potential in other people. You see potential in others and you help encourage them. You allow people to be expressive of themselves around you. And you give people hope. Like being around you gives people hope and allows them to grow. Aquarius, that 11th house energy, your powerful presence. Like there's something just so unique about you. And it's something that's missing in most people. It may be seen as a little bit edgy or eccentric, but it's very needed. And something about you is very free. And it's something about you is just star-like quality, like to have fans and followers and that kind of big energy here, because you have a way of being beneficial to a lot of people with your presence or whatever you say or whatever you bring to the table. Cancer, very nurturing energy at the same time. Very feminine as well, but nurturing above all if you're not a feminine here. You're very receptive, where you could, with all this star-like quality, you could be someone who is very closed off, but you actually are very nice to people, even though you could be, like, imagine someone famous who, they're famous and then all of a sudden they don't want to engage with people. You would probably get closer to people if you have or had the fame. Six of Pentacles, your life is very balanced. People trust you because you seem to have it all together. The fact that you have it all together. And they see you as generous as well. Yeah, Nine of Wands, you've been through many battles, but you keep moving ahead and nothing really shakes you or brings you down. Four of Cups, you know when it's time to disappear from the crowd, and you know when you disappear, people miss you. Five of Pentacles, you're not one to show when you're going through something. So if you're going through something negative, such as lack in some way, or you're feeling down, you will move away from the crowds and you will, Eight of Pentacles, work on yourself. Another thing that is very attractive about you is that you overcome financial difficulties with hard work. And people see that as an example. Also, the fact that you're so trustworthy and loyal is very attractive. Now we have the Bat. Again, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. You have this ability to reinvent yourself whenever a part of you is done and dusted. So you have no trouble letting go of stuff that weighs you down, obstructs your path, or holds you back, okay? You just let go and you allow the rebirth to take place. You allow the new chapter to come in. You don't really create resistance. You have an ability to adapt and adjust to circumstances as they come to you. And, you know, in your darkest times, you have this ability to see clearly and to still remain positive. Okay, so pile number 2, that is what makes you attractive. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Till next time. Bye. Welcome, pile 3. What makes you attractive? You chose kyanite. So, what makes my pile 3s attractive? The number 28 could be relevant to you, the number 10, and the number 1. So, one thing that makes you attractive is that you say what you mean what you say, and you're not afraid of speaking up, speaking out, and speaking up for yourself. So, you're truthful, you're insightful, you're smart, you're a good communicator, and You're genuine. That is very attractive. You're genuine. Even the fact that you're blunt when you do say something and sometimes considered tactless, people appreciate that. And that makes you very attractive. You also have an ability to resolve disputes in a very clear, concise, and fair way. You're very diplomatic. You have this ability to restore harmony between people, to help them mend fences, and to help people build bridges between each other. Okay, so you're like a peacemaker, even though your words may be very truthful. Okay, peacemaker. You make peace with the truth. Beautiful. So that's a gift, actually. The truth doesn't always lead to peace. Okay. Or telling the truth. Leo, you could have Leo in your chart. Aquarius, or the 11th house, the number 11, and the moon. Okay, so you are aware of what runs people subconsciously and what triggers them, and you know how to avoid communication that would lead to conflict. You glow, people see your glow, and your hair, people are very attractive to your hair. Something about your hair is very attractive. The way that you help people dream and show people that their dreams are possible, or the way that you also conduct your own life in the way that you make your dreams come true. There's also something mysterious about you. There's this air of mystery that people are very attracted to. What makes you attractive is your ability to express yourself so clearly, creatively, and how you can make friends easily and be friendly. And nurture your friends and your friendships. Okay, the judge. You have the ability to judge things correctly. You're a good judge of character. You're a good judge of situations. And that is very attractive. You're fair. People are attracted to the fact that you make good judgment calls. And that your judgment calls are for the greater good of humanity and not just your own. Mystic. There's something very mystical and mysterious about you that people are attracted to. Your union with the divine is very attractive. And also you could be using subliminals or ways of making yourself more attractive spiritually by using positive affirmations. And so it's showing your beauty from the inside out. Okay. Tiger's eye. You guys got tiger's eye. And it says courage, optimism, and power. Yeah, people see you as courageous. We do have that Leo there. Something about your courage in maybe even coming forward with disclosing you have a mystical side is very attractive. Your optimism, and people see you as powerful. You have some power to judge and rule over things that has been given to you by right of honor, like you've proved your worth, and so people give you the right to judge. A courageous and brave. You're courageous and brave. Tiger's eye motivates you to show up as your best self. You always show up as your best self. You're always well put together, and especially your hair. I'm seeing especially your hair. Dispelling any fear and doubt in your path. You don't really deal with a lot of fear and doubt. You just move and with courage. Known as the shapeshifter. So you know which hat to wear in each circumstance and situation. You know how to behave. So you know how to behave. Okay. Tiger's eye in every situation. Tiger's eye embodies healing energies from both the earth and the sun, drawing optimism toward you while you also grounding you in reality. So it's like a lot of people may say, oh, you're too optimistic because that's not reality. But you believe that you create reality based on your optimism, and therefore your reality is something to be optimistic about. And that is very attractive. Call on the warrior inside of you. Yeah, people see you as a warrior. Someone who doesn't, you can fight for your beliefs and pursue your ambitions with laser focus, okay, with confidence. You're strong and you're powerful, and your power comes from your strength and your confidence. And that confidence comes from the fact that you put fear aside and you move forward. You take action from your heart space. With confidence, Tiger's Eye helps break through any blockages that stand in your way, like this sword of Archangel Michael. You just cut through the toxicity and you cut it back and you just let it go. Activate the warrior inside of you. Yeah, you have this you take this approach of just fighting for your beliefs and your life, and it's not like you're going to allow other people to hold you back or stop you from being happy, from being connected. Leo, Capricorn. You could have Leo or Capricorn in your chart. Ascendant. The way you dress and the way you look. You're very well put together. People like your worldview, your mission statement, the way you mix colors together, the way you express yourself, the way you affect the world, your role in the world. Your attitude is very attractive. Your body image, your aura. People, there's a likability about you. And a first impression as well. 6th house, you're a hard worker. Your energy is very healing. You pay attention to the details. You take care of your health. You take care of yourself. And it shows on the outside, okay? Whatever work you do on a daily shows on the outside. And what you do for work, people are also very attracted to that. Neptune, dreams. What makes you so attractive is that you are very dreamy, but also very practical. You have this very ethereal side to you, but also this very down-to-earth side to you. And this balance between the two makes you very attractive. Your spirituality, there's something very enchanting about you. But then 2nd house and assets, you're really good with money. So you bridge heaven and earth. And again, you can afford luxuries and you look very luxurious regardless of how much money you have. You're very well put together. You know how to decorate a house. You know how to look good. You know how to entertain friends at home. Like you're a good host. 6 of Swords. Your energy is very, very healing. You know how to resolve conflict. You know how to get out of sticky situations and get people out of sticky situations with each other. Ace of Swords. And it's all using the truth and clarity of mind and the way you communicate. And you just put the sword in between it and you're like, hey, this is what's going on. Let's talk about it. You help people understand each other. The way you plan ahead, very laser focused planning. The way you plan and you get to your wish fulfillment. You get to your goals after you plan. And 9, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about you. You have this image of class. You look classy. But it's like, you know how people can have money but they don't really know how to put themselves together? Like you have this image of success that attracts wealth, that attracts success. And you have this ability to make money and make things beautiful and make things stable. And your energy is very stable in itself as well. And you just exude physical sensuality is what I'm seeing here. Dragonfly. So you could have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart, but there's just something so spiritually evolved about you that allows you to bring all these things together. I'm so in awe of all these piles that are coming out. You, my followers, you guys are absolutely so well-rounded, so put together. All 3 piles in their own different beautiful way. But you You are this magical being, and you just see things clearly, and you're just so inspiring and ethereal, but also very down to earth is how I can put this. And so even though you're always changing, and the reason why you change is because you're not stubborn, and the reason why you're changing is because you evolve constantly. If you're not evolving, you're always going to stay the same, and if you're always going to stay the same, that means you haven't evolved. But you're in constant evolution. You allow this change to occur. You allow yourself the change, and the more you change, the more you shine, the more you learn, the more you improve yourself, and this is very, very attractive. So pile number 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all, and see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome, pile 4. You chose the Lemurian Quartz. What makes you attractive? The number 31 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 4. So for 1, what makes you attractive is the fact that you take care of business and you're disciplined. You also have this big picture thinking, and it's like you have the key that other people don't to this sense of infinite possibility, and you have a vision. So, but you have a vision, but you don't just rely on that vision. You actually do the work behind it that is needed to carry this vision forward. And so you have this ability to really imagine something bigger and better. And you draw in what you need in order to make this happen. You take the practical steps. You do the healing. You understand also that you are a co-creator with the higher realms, and you're not doing this alone. And so there's this humility to you. You're humble. You're not arrogant. You understand that, you know, without spirit, without God, without the higher realms, we're not really getting all our ideas and our energy just from nowhere. And so you dream big, and you can imagine big things because you're very connected to the higher realms. And so there's something that is just bigger than life when you know, about what makes you attractive here. And you have some kind of key to hidden knowledge that makes you very attractive. And you use that knowledge as well. It's not like you just have access to this knowledge and you're sitting on it. You actually use it. So let's see. Saturn, 5th house, and Pisces. You could have Pisces, Leo, or Capricorn in your chart. You could have Gemini or Virgo. I'm also seeing change. I'm seeing change. You're changing, ever changing. You're like a chameleon. You're a chameleon, but you're very responsible. Responsible, but also you allow yourself to dream, but you're also responsible. So you take those dreams and you make them happen because you take the practical steps. You don't just let these dreams slide away. You make something of them. There is something that is very attractive about your features. They could be either very soft or very dreamlike, or something about your eyes looking like diamonds, or shiny, something about your eyes shining emotions through and they look like diamonds or something like that, or just your features being very soft and ethereal possibly. But also you have this interchanging between, you could look very stern and disciplined, and at other times just very like ethereal and dreamy. So there's two sides to you, and you just use each side depending on what the circumstance is. You know how to be soft, and you know how to toughen up when you need to. The Hunter. The number 9 could be relevant, but you're laser focused on the thing that you're going for, and you're always hunting down goals, okay? And then once you've hunted one goal down, you're on to the next. And you're always motivated, driven, and you have like this energy that is never-ending energy. Warrior. Warrior came out in pile number 2, if I'm not mistaken. So you may have felt attracted to pile 2 or 3, I don't remember which one. Strength, you're strong, you're skillful, you're very disciplined. I do see a lot of discipline here. It's almost like heroic, the way that you go after life and you grab life and you fight for what you want, and stoic even, like you won't let things like a heartbreak get in the way of you moving forward. You would just deal with it, take it with you, but keep going. That's the kind of thing here. And you're very self-sacrificial. And in a way, there's also a sense that you really work on conquering your ego. You don't really let your ego take over. Purple tourmaline, grounding, protection, and serenity. Yeah, there's something very serene about you because you're not someone who sits around complaining. You're a doer. Like, if something's wrong, you will do something about it, and you won't dwell on what's going wrong. You will just do something about it. So there's something very serene about your energy where you're not just stressed out. You don't allow the time to stress out because you don't really dive too much into thoughts that would stress you out because you're too busy doing things. Purple tourmaline gets straight to the heart of the matter, dispelling any negativity around core wounds, especially issues carried over from past lives. Yeah, you don't really carry that with you, or you carry it with you, but you just don't make it more dramatic than it needs to be, if that makes sense. Purple tourmaline is also a great protector. Yeah, people see you as someone who protects others, and that is very attractive. It can create a shield between you and alien invasion. Like, if there were an alien invasion, people would put themselves behind you so you could protect them. That's so interesting. And unwanted attachments. Yeah, you don't really... You're like, okay, unwanted attachments. You can attach to me, but I'm going to keep moving. That's the energy that I'm seeing here. It's like you've become comfortable with your shadows or these shadows, and you're like, okay, well, we all have to coexist. You can hang on to me. You're not going to slow me down. So interesting. It removes illusion so that you can see clear reality for what it is. Yeah, the illusion of fear. So yeah, the fear is there and it's knocking on your shoulder, but you're like, yeah, I see you, but you're also an illusion. So you can tap away at my shoulder, but I'm going to keep moving. That's so interesting. That is where serenity and peace lie. Yeah, absolutely. When we are able to detach from external views. Okay, ground yourself with love. Yeah, it's like if people tell you things that don't really resonate with you or your intuition, you know, you'll just say like, thank you for your opinion, thank you for your suggestion, but it's still an external view. You still know where you're going. Ground yourself with love and trust that you are always protected. Yeah, you do trust that. And you also are really good at protecting others, especially protecting others from their own fears. And teaching them that their fears need to be carried, kept under control, and basically ignored. Unless you're facing a real situation where your fear is helping you protect yourself. But most of the time, fear comes in, seeps in, when everything is really actually okay around us. Libra, some of you could have a placement in Libra. Okay? Jupiter, expansion. Because of all these qualities, you keep moving, you keep expanding. Your enthusiasm doesn't get shaken, okay? Despite the lessons, the restrictions, the fears, you just keep moving. And you're a good teacher as well. People are attracted to the fact that you know how to teach, you teach, and you're happy-go-lucky, and no matter what happens to you, what's going on in life, you keep it moving, and you're very positive. Saturn, wisdom. Although, you know, you're wise and you know when to exert restraint and responsibility and discipline on yourself, but you still keep it moving. You move forward in a way that is structured, and you carry that light and that darkness with you into the future, and you use both. You've learned to integrate your shadows and accept them as a natural part of being human. And so you don't really let that hold you back or restrain you. Complexity. Yeah, you're definitely very complex, and people are attracted to the fact that you are complex, that you seem to have solved like a puzzle that a lot of people are, you know, still struggle with at an old age. And you've like demystified things that you don't complicate things. Things that could and are complicated, you just accept that they are, and you keep moving. So interesting. People are very curious about you. Uranus. Yeah, something about you is just very surprising, very insightful. You're very original. You're unexpected. Like you have these different ideas that people don't expect. And just because you're so detached from drama, you just don't, it's just something that you don't allow to govern over you. And so there's something that's also brilliant about your ideas, genius-like almost. 10 of Swords, yeah, anything that's just negative, you just cut it out, put it behind you. Don't even bring it with you. It's very interesting. And you've been through tough things. King of Cups, you keep moving forward with things that you love doing and the people that you love. Anything else is just noise. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. The Hierophant. What makes you attractive is the fact that you have such a loving heart despite all that you've been through. The way that you are committed to your mission and how you are such a stable, wise presence in people's lives. And the way with Death here, Scorpio energy, the way you have this ability to reinvent yourself, you know, if need be, and to transform and to accept that you're changing and everything's ever changing. 9 of Swords. What makes you attractive with the 9 of Swords there is that you put an end to the nonsense overthinking. You put an end to, you just don't, you still sleep at night if things are worrying you. You don't allow things to worry you for too long. And with the golden egg here, people find that you have the secret to a happy life and really achieving your goals and having a golden life. It's like you have some kind of secret to success here and to a happy life. And that makes you very attractive. So, pile number 4, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you. Bless you and see you in the next one. Bye.